This thing on, all right. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Just got done watching the game. The Chicago Bears brought in a new coach and a new GM, right? They brought that in. Why would you get a coach who doesn't fit Justin Fields' skill set? Because you didn't want him in the first place. That's why you fired the old regime and you brought in somebody new. So now that he's failing, you can get rid of him. Y'all just need to let him go. Just let him go. Just let him go. You guys aren't going to develop this guy. Y'all not developing him at all. Y'all not even running the plays to fit his skill set. Look, if y'all want a white quarterback or a white pocket passer, go get it. If you're gonna be, listen, if you're a blatant racist, be a racist. Don't try to be all kind with it. Like, well, we're not racist. We're trying to show we're not racist. You guys don't want Justin Fields. Go get a quarterback who you guys want. I'm so sick and tired of this this I'm gonna paint, I'm gonna put sprinkles on shit, and hopefully it isn't that. Maybe hopefully it's maybe it's pretty like some Care Bears or something. What's up, Diligent King? What's up, Luke Davidson? What's up, Nerdy Blue? Yeah, Chicago lost. But my thing is, y'all don't want Justin Fields. Look, if you listen, the NFL is racist. They don't want black quarterbacks, okay? They don't want them. So how about you just go get your old white boys like Ryan Fitzpatrick and all these trash ass white boys y'all want as the starters and let them be starters. Just let them play. Don't draft the black quarterback if you're not going to adjust to him. I'm just sick of it. Like, yeah, Justin Fields had some bad plays where he overthrew the guy or he messed up, but that's not his skill set. They ran maybe 10, maybe 12 plays for Justin Fields that actually fit his skill set. And everybody's talking about, well, Justin Fields is bad. Well, you would be bad too if I put you in a system that doesn't fit your skill set. The New York Giants finally got a head coach who said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll Daniel Jones out. Daniel Jones can't read the front seven to save his life. But you know what we're going to do? We're just going to roll him out the pocket and make the throws. That's all we're going to do. We're going to put our quarterback in the position to help him succeed. None of these guys are doing that for these quarterbacks. And I'm so sick and tired of it. It's Carson Wentz played worse than Justin Fields. But you know what? They never mentioned Carson Wentz. They never mentioned these white quarterbacks that had been stinking up the joint. Whenever a black quarterback messes up, oh, he's that. You got people giving Mac Jones and Tua Tagovailoa all type of passes. But Justin Fields can't get a pass. It's crazy to me. Trey Lance got destroyed before the season by Niner fans. He didn't get a chance. Yeah, you got to put him in good positions. So that's the problem. What's up, Noah Ledge? That's the problem. And it's sad because because they're not being put in a situation that fits their skill set. The Bears lost that game because of coaching. The Bears lost that game because of coaching. They had a chance to win the game. However, they did what Chicago Bears always do. Find a way to F the game up. And they F the game up. Richard Sherman, shout out to Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman made the best point of anybody. He said, why don't you run Justin Fields on like a option play, or run him on a QB sweep, or do something, roll him out to make a throw? Why are you guys keeping him in the pocket? You see, they always accommodate the white quarterbacks, but when it comes to black quarterbacks, they don't try to do anything to help their growth. They don't try to do anything to make it easy for them. And it's sad, but I'm not surprised. Carson Wentz played horrible. Carson Wentz is done. If Carson Wentz gets another deal after this season, we know why. What's up, C-Pen? Yeah, they should have kicked the field goal the first time. They went for it. I don't know what's up with these coaches and field goals. Like, they don't want to kick no field goal. You could have kicked the field goal. You would have put your team in a perfect position down the stretch. Guys, go for the field goal kick. There's nothing wrong with kicking a field goal. I don't understand it. I've never seen this before where people are scared to kick a damn field goal. I'm like, kick a field goal. That's it. Then on Justin Fields, you got to make that throw. When you have Komet wide open, you got to make that throw. You can't overthrow him. I don't know how Komet didn't get to the ball. To me, that's on the receiver. You got to get that ball. Justin Fields put it up perfect. You fell like he was like it was out of his reach. I'm like, you couldn't catch that? And he don't have any receivers. He don't have any receivers. Your receivers are all return men. Yeah, it's the hardest thing because Dante, these guys keep coming out in shotgun. They're running right up the A gap instead of running to the B gap. You could run to the C gap. You could run an off tackle run or a veer, or you could run a counter or a trap. These guys, I'm telling you, these guys do not know how to coach football. They don't know football. All these coaches are terrible. They're only coaching because their daddy is cool with the owner or they're cool with the GM. Man, Carson Wentz was horrible. But they want to bring up Justin Fields. I'm like, dude, Carson Wentz was worse than Justin Fields tonight. Are you serious? That's how I know. And then they called those flags at the end of the first half to put the Redskins in like field position. I'm in the field goal position. I'm like, dude, you guys gave them two penalties. Those weren't even penalties. Those were like some of the weakest penalties called. That's why I said, man, I'm done with football. Seriously, I'm done with football. Football is trash. The level of play is garbage. The quarterbacks they're not being used to their skill sets. People think, oh, you got to stay in the pocket. You don't have to stay in the pocket. Steve Young wasn't a strong pocket passer early in his career. He used to roll out of the pocket. Right. Ryan Fitzpatrick that's why Tony Gonzalez had to say, bruh, like it's only his second year. But the GM and the coach never wanted Justin Fields. So what they're going to do is they're going to make Justin Fields, they're sabotaging Justin Fields. We know what's going on. They're sabotaging this kid. I saw it. They're going to get rid of Justin Fields. They're going to go get their white bread quarterback. And the Bears are still going to suck. The reason the Bears are going to suck is because they don't know how to fix a team. Your offense is terrible. Your receiving core is terrible. Your running game is the best thing you got, and you barely used that tonight. Yeah, Fields got an arm. That's what I'm saying. Fields is not a bad quarterback. I don't know what Chance and all these other people be saying I wasn't a fan of his in college. Fields is a good quarterback. The problem is you putting Fields in a situation where he's not a strong pocket passer. He's not. Roll him out of the pocket. Ryan Fitzpatrick has no business talking about nobody. Sir, you were one of the worst quarterbacks in history. You would start off with a fast start, then you would be trash down the stretch. That was your whole career. That was your whole career. Bill Belichick, I give Bill Belichick credit. Bill Belichick knows how to adjust to his quarterback. Bill Belichick know he don't have a quarterback who can throw like that. So what he does is he runs the ball and he puts the ball in his hand and runs the plays that make him good. The Bears only ran 5 or 10 plays that were suitable for Justin Fields. And guess what Justin Fields did? He did good on those plays. He completed those plays. He scored a touchdown. He threw a deep ball and got a touchdown. But he trash. He can't play. That's the narrative they put out there. They were only criticizing Justin Fields tonight. They did not criticize Carson Wentz once. Ryan Fitzpatrick said, well, he threw a pass and the guy could have caught it. That could have been a touchdown. But what about the other 60-some plays? Wentz was off target. He was missing receivers. Exactly. He wasn't going to stay with nobody. Now, I'm not saying Fields is perfect. He's not. Fields has to work on stuff. But people, this is only his second year. I don't hear none of this criticism for Mac Jones. I don't hear none of this criticism for Zach Wilson. I don't hear none of this criticism for none of these white boys. But when a black quarterback is in his second year with a new coach, this is a new coach. It's a new offensive scheme. It's the same thing with Russell Wilson, I try to tell people. It is hard to learn a new system in the NFL. It's hard because these coaches try to make it as hard as possible to learn the system. No, I don't blame Carson either. If you gonna get your money, get your money. Like, look, I don't got no problem with that. But dude is inept. He's terrible. The dude, his awareness of the pocket, his pocket presence. Now, when Carson Wentz rolls out, I mean, he makes good throws. But my thing is, we give white quarterbacks time to develop. Alex Smith had 6 years to develop. Do you hear what I'm saying? Alex Smith had 6 years to develop. 6. 6. Ryan Fitzpatrick got a job everywhere he went. I remember he was with the Bills. They went 5-0. And then down the stretch, they lost. Mostly because of him. He was with Tampa. He was starting, did all he did. Then all of a sudden, he started choking. Went to the Dolphins. It was only a matter of time before he choked down there. That's why they threw Tua in there, because they were like, look, we already seen this storybook before. Let's see what we got with Tua, because they weren't sold on Fitzpatrick. They just needed the white boy to bridge the gap. No, the Ravens haven't done nothing with dog. The Ravens have limited Lamar Jackson. Dude, the Ravens have held Lamar Jackson back. They have not done well with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is running an inept offense. His offense is not catered to his strengths. It's catered to them not knowing what the hell they're doing. Lamar Jackson ran a spread offense in college. He ran 4 wide, sometimes 3 wide, either under center or in the shotgun. He is not running his offense. And the reason he's not running his offense is because they want to limit him. It's Kurt Warner talks about this. Kurt Warner talks about this on his quarterback, his little quarterback camp thing. Kurt Warner talks about this. He talks about, well, this is what pisses me off. The scheme. It seems like the scheme that Lamar Jackson is in kind of hinders him. His offense doesn't work. His offense is terrible. Look, let me tell you about his offense. His offense is Mark Andrews a bust, or running backs a bust. The offense does not cater to the receiver. This is why everywhere Greg Roman goes, nobody wants to play for him. This is why Hollywood Brown left. And you see he's doing better in Arizona because he's in an offense that caters to his skill set. The offense they have, they're limiting guys like Duvernay. Duvernay could be a superstar receiver. But the reason he's limiting him is because they don't know what to do. You can put more playmakers on their offense, Dante, but the playmakers are going to look trash because Greg Roman's offenses cater to the tight end and running backs. It doesn't cater to the receiver. It doesn't. That's why I don't understand why they don't have Isaiah Likely out there. Isaiah Likely could be another Mark Andrews, and Lamar's and it'll open their offense up a whole lot. But they can put playmakers at receiver. Dante, I understand what you're saying. You're absolutely right. But his offense is terrible. It doesn't fit the wide receivers. That's why wide receivers did not go there, because the Ravens don't pay receivers. The Ravens only pay tight ends and running backs and quarterback, depending on if they like the quarterback or not. But I understand what you're saying, Dante. I agree with you, Dante. Everything you're saying is perfect. I agree. But I know this offense because I know what Greg Roman does. Every quarterback Greg Roman goes to, the wide receivers hate it. They hate the offense because the majority of the time they're running some remedial routes. They're running dumb routes. And then not only are they running dumb routes, they got to block all damn day. They got to block all day. They got to block because it's a running back and tight end friendly offense. Justin Fields needs to be in an offense that relies on his arm and legs and him being able to move around the pocket. Justin Fields is not good at reading front sevens. He's not. He's not good at reading coverages to that degree. But if you put him in an offense where you're moving the field, moving the line of scrimmage, moving the pocket, see, you can move the pocket. Listen, what I mean by moving the pocket, okay? Like we're here. Boom. I step back. Now, if I'm in shotgun, this is what Justin Fields is doing. This is what all these quarterbacks are doing. They're getting in shotgun and they're dropping back 3-4 more yards. No. Why would you drop back 3-4 more yards and you're already in shotgun? If I'm in shotgun, let's say I'm in shotgun. That's one. Check. Got it. Boom. I set. You see what I did there? I got the ball and boom. I don't need to drop back because I'm already back. So why would I drop back 4 or 5 more yards? That don't make no sense. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't really believe these coaches know anything about teaching the fundamentals. Even in college, they don't teach. Justin Fields has a lot of talent that's going to waste because you have an inept coach and an inept system and an inept organization who never wanted Justin Fields. They were forced to get a black quarterback to show we're not racist. How about you guys stop showing you're not racist and just not be racist? Get the guy best for the job. If you didn't want Justin Fields, you should have traded up and got Zach Wilson or Mac Jones. You could have got Mac Jones. You could have got Mac Jones. Nobody would have cared. We know you're racist. We know all you bastards are racist. I don't even care no more when somebody do something. I'm like, I already know. I already know what they're doing. You see, but that's the thing about these pink folk in high positions. They want to try to cover it up of their racism. They know they're racist, but they don't want to show they're racist. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's dumb. And Justin Fields is getting killed out there. He's getting killed out there. Yeah, exactly. They took Trubisky. They took the quarterback they wanted. And the fans were pissed off because they're like, dude, you could have got Deshaun Watson. Now, me, I'm not a Justin Fields fan. I'm not. I never was a Justin Fields fan. But Justin Fields showed me when he took that rib shot in the playoff game before they got to the national title. That's when I knew he could play on the next level because he took an NFL type of hit and he still made it and he still won the game and he still made the plays. That's something I want in my quarterback, to be tough. I don't see that in Tua Tagovailoa. I don't see that in Mac Jones. Trevor Lawrence, I'm starting to have my doubts about Trevor Lawrence. You know, from talking to my brother Kraken the other day. Me and Kraken, I was watching some film on him and he was telling me about him. I'm starting to have doubts about him. Joe Burrow's tough, but I'm not seeing the greatness that they're trying to say Joe Burrow is. Joe Burrow, I don't see it. I don't see Tom Brady. I don't see Peyton Manning. I don't see none of that. I just see Joe Burrow. I don't see in Chase. Jamar Chase can only run one route. And if you get physical with him, he's nowhere to be found. So that's all I'm saying. So the Bears need to let Justin Fields go and go get their white bread quarterback. It's okay. If you want a white quarterback, get your white quarterback. Just stop lying about your racism. Just be honest and say you're racist and you're prejudiced. I don't know how hard that is. I respect a Ku Klux Klan member. I respect a redneck because you know why? They're going to be who they are. They don't like black folks. They ain't going to hide it. But see, a lot of you white people and pink folk out here, you lie about, oh, it's equality. Oh, we're together. Oh, we're one happy family. But when you go to the top positions, the majority of people is white men or white women. I'm just saying. It's like, I'm tired of it. Let Justin Fields go. You guys don't deserve him. Chicago, you don't deserve Justin Fields. I hope Justin Fields leaves. I hope he does. Because they're damaging him, they're hurting him, they're going to mess that man's career up, and it's going to be hard for him to get another job because he was with a racist organization and he was with a bunch of bum-ass coaches who don't know what the hell they're doing. So this is why I say, please let him go. Let Justin Fields go. Remember what he said? Let my people go. Let Justin Fields go. Let him go, man. You know, let him go. Just let him go, man. Let the man go. I just don't understand why people won't let him go. Just let him go. It's okay, man. Just let him go. Let him go. Release him. Get rid of him. Let him be somewhere else. Let him play somewhere else. Chicago does not deserve Justin Fields. I knew when Justin Fields went there, I knew his career was over. I knew his career was over. I said, yep, his career is over. Because I know how the Bears are. The Bears are very bad at developing quarterbacks. They're terrible. They're one of the worst franchises when it comes to building quarterbacks up. They are. They terrible, man. They don't know how to build They don't know how to build quarterbacks up. They don't know how to build an offense up. They can always get a running back. They can always get a defense, but they never can get a wide receiver or quarterback. That's how I go. That's why I tell y'all. Terrible franchise. Terrible. Terrible franchise. Justin Fields needs to get let go and go somewhere where he can develop. Bears are not, they're terrible at developing quarterbacks. Yeah, they can find running backs. They can find the defense now. They can listen. Their defenses are crazy good. They can find the defense. It's crazy. They find the defense all day. They can never develop a quarterback. And that's facts. I don't understand it, but that's what they do. They can do that all day. Yeah, they wait to Khalil Mack and Akeem Hicks. They always do it because they're the Bears. And then fans, they so dumb. The fans of Chicago are so dumb. They don't know when to just say, you know what? F this organization until we get change at the top to get real this and real that, then it'll be different. But it's not going to be different. Chicago has always been like that. They've always been like that. The NFL, these owners do not want black quarterbacks. I keep telling y'all that. It doesn't matter how many black quarterbacks are in college. They do not want black quarterbacks. Hell, they don't even want black punters. You see how they got rid of the one punter, Marquette King. They did him dirty. They like, nope. The kicker, punter, and the quarterback position got to stay white. Because that's the only position that they can really have. Every other position we done took over. And I keep telling people they're going to do whatever it takes to keep that position white bread. And then white people come to my page getting mad. You're racist. You're being racist. I'm like, then don't come to my damn page. Why y'all finna comment on my page and you don't like my, if you don't like my page, don't comment and leave. Nobody's forcing you to be here. I know if I don't like a page, I'm not finna listen to it. Shoot. But there's some people I don't like their content. I just respect them because they are who they are. And they stand by their beliefs. They stand by how they see things. You know? I remember everybody was saying, "Oh man, you always taking up for C Pen." I'm like, me and C Pen are some of the most disagreeing men. We disagree on everything. We only agree on certain stuff, but majority we disagree on stuff. It took him a long time to see that Patrick Mahomes can't throw from the pocket. He got to run outside and throw it. And I had to tell him about Andy Reid, and C. Penn started to see it. And he pissed off at Andy Reid because Andy Reid does not want to run the ball. Like, you got Pacheco back there. You're not even giving Pacheco the ball enough. Even in this Bears game, Justin Fields, and you know your receiver, like one play, he had him. He could have threw the ball to where the guy was going. Like that was on Justin Fields. However, Justin Fields may not feel comfortable making that throw. So that's why you put him in position to make the throws. When he's rolling out or when they're moving the pocket and allowing him to throw the ball, Justin Fields is one of the most accurate guys in the league. But when you keep him in the pocket and keep him against his will, trying to make him into this pocket passer, traditional guy, you're trying to make him into Tom Brady. He's not Tom Brady. So they're sabotaging him. I told you guys, they're sabotaging Justin Fields. So why don't you just stop sabotaging him? Just put him on the bench. Just bench him. Put a quarterback in there and let him go at the end of the year or whenever his rookie contract up. Let him go. Let the man go, dog. Stop wasting the man's career. Because about time you guys let him go, he's going to be hurt. He's going to be banged up. Just go get the quarterback y'all want. That's why I tell you, Chicago and Dallas fans, I hate these fans because they are some of the most disloyal fans ever. They'll root for a sorry ass white boy in Trubisky, but then they'll get mad when they got a Justin Fields, and it's the coaching and it's the schemes and it's the play calling, but they don't want to give that no pass. They want to say, no, man, no. Justin Fields suck. We need a quarterback. Just like Dallas, right? Dallas has never wanted Dak Prescott in their life. Just like Chicago, Justin Fields is going through what Dak's going through in Dallas. It's basically mirror images. They couldn't wait for a white quarterback to ball out. Like Cooper Rush, they were like, yeah, we got our white bread. We got Cooper Rush. We're going to go to a Super Bowl. You got all these dumbass Dallas fans yelling, we're going to a Super Bowl with Cooper Rush. And then this past Sunday, when they actually made Cooper Rush try to throw the damn ball, Cooper Rush was failing. He was missing guys on some targets. Now, he made some throws to CD that was cool and Gallup, but majority of the game, he was trash. The guy who balled out was Zeke and Pollard. And that defense, Parsons, Sam Williams, that number 6, Wilson, Trayvon Diggs, they all stepped up. But see, this is the narrative. They're not going to say nothing. See, they don't want Dak. So they're going to try to keep telling you about Dak's problems or the lose when Dak was losing and all that. Like Skip does it too. Skip does it all the time. And Dak, when he's at his best, is when he plays conservative, when he manages the game. There's nothing wrong with managing the game. See, the problem with the thing is Jimmy Garoppolo is great at managing the game. His problem to me is durability and decision making on when it's time to win the game. And he cannot make the middle of the field deep throws or he can't make the middle of the field deep throws. He can't. When you need him to make that throw, he can't do it. And that's his only problem. But Tom Brady was a game manager. Tom Brady is probably the greatest game manager we've ever seen. Tom Brady was a game manager. But the thing is, Tom Brady can make every throw. That's the difference between him and a lot of these quarterbacks. He can make the throws. A lot of these guys can't. So that's all I'm saying. People not understanding that. But it's the truth, man. They never wanted Justin Fields, just like they didn't want Dak Prescott. And I'm trying to tell people that they don't want these guys. They never did. So what you need to do for the Bears, y'all need to let Justin Fields go. Just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. Let him go. Go back into obscurity. Go get your white bread quarterback. So that's crazy, man. But yeah, the game was trash. Both defenses really didn't. I mean, the defenses played great for what they did, but the offenses were just bad. That's all. Carson Wentz is done. He should have been done. Justin Fields, he needs to get let go by the Bears and go somewhere where they actually use him. I think Justin Fields will be good in Atlanta. I think he'll do well with the Falcons. The Texans could look into getting him after they screwed their other quarterback. But the Texans is a good team he can go to. The Raiders, I think he'll be great in the Raiders. I think him and Devontae Adams would be great. He said, hell no to the Texans. He can go to the Raiders. The Raiders could use him. The Falcons could use him. If the Falcons had him instead of Mariota, man, they'd have won. I know Tampa ain't going to do it because Tampa racist as hell. But after Brady leaves, shoot, you can go after Fields. Hell, you can go after Lamar, which they not going to go get Lamar because they stupid. But, hey, I mean, my Miami Dolphins, the Dolphins need to look into them. It's plenty of teams, man. The Rams, if I'm the Rams, I go get them. If I'm the Los Angeles Rams right now, I go get Justin Fields. I go get him ASAP because I know I could win with that. Sean McVay could win with that. He'll know how to adjust to him. He'll know how to make him better. The Saints, he could be useful for the Saints. It seemed like Jameis Winston is injured prone, but he can go to the Saints. I mean, the Saints would be a good pickup for him. There's plenty of teams he can go to. From what I see, you know. So it's plenty of places, but I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts. I feel like he should be gone. He should leave ASAP. So thank you guys for listening, man. One love, man. I'm out. DZ.